welcome to my final episode of Columbia Insights Creative Clash. I'm your host, Jessica New. Our final Wednesday afternoon performer, Jordan Wade, is going to be singing Amy Winehouse's Valerie. So, without further ado, take it away, Jordan.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things like what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Well, since I've come home, my whole body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, yeah. Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you found the right man that can fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you finally pay that fine that you were dodging all the time? Are you still busy? Well, since I've come home, my whole body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, yeah. Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things like what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Well, since I've come home, my whole body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, yeah. Valerie, 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 yeah. Valerie, Valerie.
Wow, well that was just an amazing job, Jordan.
Thank you so much.
It's so wonderful, really. We're going to take a short break where we'll hear a quick word from our sponsors. Then we'll be right back and I'll be able to ask Jordan some questions. And we're giving you viewers at home a chance to ask some questions as well. Just tweet your questions to us on Twitter using the handle @CreativeClash, and we might feature your tweet on the show. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
There's one place on campus where you can get everything you could possibly need. Books, school supplies, hard drives, clothing, backpacks, school spirit, and even snacks. The Columbia Bookstore, located at 624 South Michigan, is a quick, convenient stop for students of all majors. Need to buy, rent, or sell books back? The Columbia Bookstore has you covered. Stop in today and see all of the possibilities we have to offer. Columbia College Chicago, Frequency TV.
Welcome back to Columbia Insights. If you think Jordan deserves the title of Creative Clash Champion, you can go online and vote for him at tinyurl.com/votecreativeclash after the show. He needs your vote to win. And don't forget to tweet Jordan questions by using our handle at Creative Clash on Twitter. Now that we have seen his amazing performance, let's get to know him a little better. So Jordan, how long have you been singing?
Well, I've been singing since I was around 8.
Oh my gosh, so
Yes.
you've just had a musical decade being 18, right?
Yes, yes.
So what year are you at Columbia?
I am a freshman here at Columbia.
Welcome, late
Yes.
welcome, but welcome.
Thank you.
What is your major here?
My major is music theater, and I'm minoring in business of music.
Wow, okay, so they're both obviously musical concentrations, but what makes you want to minor in business of music?
Well, just for security purposes, and being a music theater major is very uncertain sometimes, so I just wanted to have something that I can kind of fall back on,
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, so what made you want to do musical theater as a profession?
Music theater, actually, my first show, my freshman year in high school, I fell in love with being on stage and singing and acting, and then from then on, it was my first love, I guess you could say.
Oh my gosh, what shows have you done so far?
I've done Beauty and the Beast, Into the Woods, Fame, the musical, Hairspray, and that's it.
Who were you in Hairspray?
I was actually Seaweed.
Congratulations! I was a hooker, but
Okay.
Seaweed,
All right.
Seaweed's so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You would make a wonderful Seaweed up there. I was like,
Thank you.
so what is your genre of singing?
My genre of singing is probably R&B, gospel, yeah.
Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. So then do you prefer to sing, I don't know, obviously you love theater and everything, but that's kind of sometimes takes on a different form of singing, right?
Yes, I love learning, so yeah,
That's
where
good.
that comes into play, yes.
So do you like dancing as well then?
I do love dancing, and I didn't know I could dance until Hairspray, actually.
Really?
Yes, so that was newly found talent, I guess.
Well,
Surprised
yeah.
myself.
If any musical could get you to dance, it probably would be Hairspray, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, and breathing as well.
That's tough work. You have to have really good technique for that.
I learned the hard way.
So where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
Wow. So do you play any other instruments or anything besides singing?
Well, I play the drums.
Oh, really?
Yes, I actually started playing that first.
Wow.
I started playing the drums when I was 2 by beating on pots and pans. Yeah.
That's so cute. You have like family videos
Yes.
just banging away. Oh my gosh. So how did you get into music in the first place?
Well, I got into music probably because of my family. They're so musically talented on both sides, my mom and dad.
Yeah.
They all have some type of talent. Like my granny sings and plays the piano, my uncle plays the guitar, my other uncle also sings and performs places and stuff like that, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So then what kind of musical ventures have you done in Virginia?
Well, I done a few charities and stuff like that. And then I started an a cappella group, and we actually got to perform for the U.S. District Court for a naturalization ceremony. So,
Wow.
yeah, I kind of done a lot, I guess you could say.
You
in a
have,
way.
no, not kind of. You have done a lot. That's quite an honor, right?
Yes, it was a big honor. It was very emotional, especially for the U.S. District.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So what do you, do you prefer the drums or singing?
That's the hardest question. I love both. As long as I am performing in any aspect, I'm in love and I'm enjoying myself. So
What do you like so much about performing?
it's just
Hard question.
yeah. When I'm performing, I guess you could just say it's an escape, and it's like I said, it was my first love, and it just reminds me of who I am and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing now and why I'm here.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's kind of refreshing to be reminded of those things,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And that's what performing does for me. And as long as repeating myself, as long as I'm putting a smile on people's faces, they're clapping, they're happy, they're forgetting about their problems, that's what I love to do.
Wow, what a righteous person you are. Very humble, oh my goodness. So back in Virginia then, how did you hear about Columbia or hear about the program?
Well, I was actually going to be going to Ferrum College, and then I was like, probably not. So luckily my mom works at Ferrum, so I could go to any of its sistering schools for free.
Wow.
And Columbia was one of the top art schools on that list. So I was like, ooh, let me apply ASAP.
Oh my gosh, so what a great education you get. You're very lucky. Oh my gosh. You're also, talented.
Well,
You're
blessed is the word, yes.
Yes, there you go. That's my vocabulary.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so that being said, then in high school you were saying you performed at different musicals and everything like that. Have you tried out for anything here at Columbia?
Not yet. I don't want to. Right now I'm just focusing on school. Since I'm from Virginia, I'm 12 hours away from home. So coming from something kind of rural, you know, and coming to Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to kind of absorb the city, and I don't want to be overwhelmed by anything. So right now, my grades are great, so that's all that I'm really focusing on, and maybe next semester I can hop into some shows or some type of something,
No, that's really great. And the thing about Chicago is you know this wonderful landscape to audition for different things or check shows out or see what really inspires you,
Yes, exactly.
But wow, well, thank you for answering all of my questions. Let's check in on Twitter with our social media producer, Izzy, and see what the viewers at home have to say. Izzy, what's our first tweet?
Yeah, our first tweet comes from Hannah Pastor, and she wants to know what you do to prepare yourself for a performance. #YouSlayed.
Normally when I'm preparing myself for a performance, I make sure I get enough rest, B, do my little vocal warm-ups and sing the song over and over and over again until I'm tired of it. And then I just say a little prayer and then I just do it.
That's good. Nice. You have like a nice little ritual though before every show. It's routine.
And stay hydrated.
That's so important, right? Your vocal cords, no nodes.
Exactly.
Any other tweets?
Yeah, our next tweet comes from Kylie Marino asking, Jordan, how do you feel while you're on stage singing?
I feel great. It's almost like I'm another person. I forgot my problems, just like I want to do for my audience. I forgot my problems as well, and I'm just lost in that moment. And I'm focusing on what I truly want to do is to make people happy. I'm being repetitive, but it's to make people happy and let them forget about their problems. And I want us to be lost together in that same moment, I guess you could say.
That's really beautiful.
Yes.
I wish I could speak like you. Any other tweets?
Yeah, Megan Mills wants to know, who would you say are your biggest influences?
Well, my biggest influence would probably be my grandma, my granny, I guess that's what I call her. She has always been a supporter of me, as well. My whole family has as well, but she's just always been that person that I kind of cling to, and she would give me the constructive criticism that I needed and stuff like that. And she is, she's my heart, yes.
There's nothing like a grandma's hug or love or touch.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, well obviously she's influenced you beautifully. She's a wonderful person and it was wonderful song,
Thank you so much.
No, of course. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode, but thanks for responding to us on Twitter, and thanks so much for Jordan for coming in and showing us what you can do.
You're welcome, no problem at all.
Once again, if you loved his performance, you can vote for Jordan at tinyurl.com/vote creative clash. He cannot win without your vote. Tune in tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. for our final Creative Clash episode. Vote for your favorite contestants until voting closes this Friday at midnight. For the last time, I'm Jessica New, and thanks for watching.